It's Saturday, March 17th. Happy St. Patty's Day to all you Irish people out there. I'm mixing my accent, sorry. I'm not going to do a whole vlog for today. I wasn't intending to do any filming today, but something germinated. The reason this is exciting, by the way, let's stop and say hello to the kale, which is growing very nicely. And look at this kale that almost drowned in the pond. Look at it, look at it, look at all those new green leaves. Haha, it's alive. Okay, peas are supposed to germinate after about a week. They can take like up to 2 weeks, but I'm always impatient and I'm always saying, okay, it says 7 to 14 days, so they should be germinated in 7 days because I'm an impatient person. And so, of course, the seeds need to cater to my impatience. But when I came here this morning, I didn't see it. It's been a week, by the way. It's been 7 days since I planted these. When I came here this morning, I didn't see anything. When I watered it at about 12:30, I didn't notice anything. And then I was coming by for a different reason, and I saw. See that right there? And that right there? Those are pea shoots! Yay! Both of them, I planted two right there, and they have both germinated. One will have to go. I'm happy. Good windy Monday morning. It's now March 19th? Yes, March 19th, and I'm doing the introduction inside the touch shed because it is pretty windy outside, and I don't want to scream over the wind the whole time, but there are a few projects that I want to get done. Well, Jerry and I will be working on one, and Jerry will be mainly doing another one by himself, and come on with me and let's get going on our homesteading and gardening stuff. Alright, the first thing I have going is this bag lettuce garden that I've started, and I will eventually have a how-to on how to set everything like that up. But it's basically you're growing lettuce in bags that would otherwise be thrown in the trash or recycled. But I made a mistake. I didn't realize that these bags, I thought these bags would take up the whole bottom of the box, but look at all this empty space that's left. I have a PVC here to help hold things up. I need to find another scratch piece of PVC like that to do so. But okay, I don't want that plastic exposed because what's going to happen? What's the sunlight going to do to it? Yes, it's going to cause it to disintegrate. So I need to take care of that. Okay, on my way to where I'm going, check out the kiwi leaves starting to bud out. But this kale is going crazy. I don't think it was this big the day before yesterday, Jerry. Wow. Yippee. And now I have kale germinated from the seeds that I planted in there. Alright, check out the peas. Look at that. Look, 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 look. Let's see. I'm just going to count the spaces, not the actual. So there's 1, 2 spots, and 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. There's one under the cardboard over there at least. Oh, no. Now I lost count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay, so 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. That's almost all, or maybe all the peas that I planted. Yay! I'm excited. Alright, what I really came over here to show you. Ta-da! Look how nice the blueberries are blossoming out. These two in the middle are a different variety from the two on the ends. That's why the two on the ends take longer. But what happened was last year we went out of state for a couple of weeks in early June, right when we had tons of blueberries. And guess what we had when we came back? Right, no blueberries. They're unlike the orchard. There is no roof. Oh, sorry, I'm pointing right at the sun. There's no roof on the garden. So yeah, the birds came in and they were really happy, which I didn't mind. You know, I knew that was going to happen, but I don't want it to happen again. So Jerry is going to put some rebar arches. They're left over from the build, right? They're left over from the build of our house. He's going to put 4 rebar, so when I have berries that are starting to ripe, I can put some kind of covering on it so the birds can't get at it. So that's project number 1. That's Jerry's project, I should say. Okay, so now the other project is continuing with a great front yard cleanup. You remember the 200-gallon pot with the 6mm, the white 6mm plastic that was falling apart, and all the rocks and boards and stuff that was around it. We're right here where these plant stands are now. Yeah, that was pretty ugly. This was a good idea while it lasted. But I don't know if rats ever came in here, but rats can easily climb up over this fence and get in there. So could a mouse. And a possum, our resident possum, figured out that he could, you know, scrunch down this chicken wire and get in and eat the strawberries. And besides that, you know, they were getting all moldy. So I didn't get upset about it, but, you know, when it all comes down to it, this is not very attractive. So my project today is going to be clipping off all the wires that are attaching these posts and get the fencing off. And Jerry later is going to come and see if he can get the posts out. Hopefully he can. Phew, that's all I can do right now. The hardware cloth was easy to take off because Jerry had just fastened it with wire at the top and the bottom, and then it just was sitting on the ground like that because hardware cloth is a lot stronger and sturdier than chicken wire. The chicken wire, however, he had to staple on because it's so flimsy, instead of just putting a couple wires on. So there were a bunch of staples on each post with chicken wire. And then all these weeds, first of all, we had to put rocks over it so the bottom is kind of folded onto the ground. So we put rocks on top of that. And all these weeds and strawberries have grown on. So, I need to leave that job to Jerry pulling the chicken wire off because otherwise I'm going to hurt my back. Okay, time to go out and plant the lettuce. I'm telling you what I'm doing ahead of time because it's still so very windy. It's just pretty much massacring the audio on this video. Excuse me. Okay, lettuce seeds all planted now. I just need to do some bottom watering to get the dirt nice and moist. Well, I'm kind of bumming a little bit. I thought I was all ready to go. I'd figured out how to pull this off, how to pull off the chicken wire. It was actually buried, and Jerry had buried it in dirt. I forgot about that. And so I just kind of had to pull up and make a mess. But see these 2 posts over there? I missed the last staple on each of them, so I got to go back and get the wire cutters and cut those staples before I can finish getting the chicken wire off. Well, this is all the damage I can do today because there are some heavy rocks sitting on top of the chicken wire that's buried in the ground here. So I really am going to have Jerry come and yank at this, but it's almost done. Look, we can walk freely. Ha ha ha! And you'll see this in a day or 2 without any posts. And now let me show you Jerry's project that he finished. See him? Ta-da! The lower ones over the shorter bushes. Taller ones over the taller. So, We have shade cloth, we have bird netting. We'll see what we decide to use when the time comes. It's going to be a little bit though. Well, thanks a lot for watching today's vlog. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, thumbs up and share it again. I apologize for the wind. I will see you for the next vlog, which may be tomorrow, it may be the day after. But anyway, until then, take care, be well, and happy gardening.